Hey guys, welcome to another Vanguard Stocks and Shares portfolio update. This month I'm sharing with you my September portfolio update, and I want to start off by saying this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so please take everything that I say with a pinch of salt or just for interest purposes. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I talk all things personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If these topics interest you, then please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, especially if you enjoy this type of content. So as I mentioned in today's video, I'll be sharing my September 2021 Vanguard ISA portfolio update. Now before I get into that video, I do have my little trusted notepad here to just share with you some of the changes from the August update that I provided and some of the changes you'll be seeing in the September one. So first things first, I have transferred my Vanguard own funds from another provider. So I have two ISAs. I don't find two ISAs at the same time. I just have two ISAs, which I believe you are allowed, but you're only allowed to fund one ISA in every financial year. So what I did was I already had Vanguard funds with my bank. I opened an ISA with them, I think a year or so ago, and I was investing with them before I opened my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA. So I decided that I wanted to keep all Vanguard type funds with Vanguard, so I decided I was going to transfer those over. So what you see in my portfolio update is that two of the funds I've already transferred and two of the funds are pending transfer. So when I do my net worth update, I'm hoping by then when I film that video that those would have transferred over. So you'll see some changes in this portfolio update. The second thing that you'll notice that my largest holding has changed. So in the last, I think, 4 videos, my largest holding in my stocks and shares ISA was my life strategy 60%, and that had a value of 1,450.18 pence. So that was my largest holding. Another thing to notice is because I've transferred more money from my previous ISA into this ISA, the balance has also increased. So the balance that I had last time I filmed my stocks and shares ISA update for August, I had 3,469.64 pence. So I'm gonna look over here where my laptop is, and I'll start sharing my screen so I can walk you through my portfolio updates. So let's begin. So on the front page, obviously you can see I am filming this today, 26th of September 2021, and as of today the value of my portfolio is 8,303.67 pence. Again, this is because I have transferred in the Vanguard funds that I held somewhere else into my Vanguard Stocks and Shares account. So my largest holding before was Life Strategy, but now it is my FTSE Global All Cap Index Fund Accumulation, which now holds 3,222.05 pence, and this makes up 38.80% of my ISA. So we'll go straight to the investments and I'll walk you through those. So like I said, my lifestyle strategy 60% equity fund now holds a current rate of 17.40 in my stocks and shares ISA. The total cost was 1,337.48 pence. The current value is 1,445.10 pence. So that's a change of 67 pounds and 62 pence. I haven't topped up this fund this month whatsoever, but I believe I may have done last month or the month before. Then I have my second largest, which is my FTSE UK Income Index Fund, which is 26.37%, and that was a total cost of 2,190.92 pence. But this is actually I have a loss with this fund, so there is a 20 pence loss for this fund, which again I'm not fretting about because I'm in this thing for the long haul. So, and then my largest holding, 38.80%, this is the FTSE Global All Cap Index Fund, and the total cost was 3,184.11 pence, and the current value is 3,222.05 pence, and I have a gain of 37 pounds and 94 pence. So every single month when I invest in my stocks and shares, I add in £400 every single month. So I opened my stocks and shares ISA with Vanguard, I believe on the 19th of March or thereabouts. So I actually also make payments nearer that time of the month. So normally it's like the 16th of the month, that's when I make payments. So I add in £400, and that £400 is distributed between my FTSE UK equity income index fund. It's split with the emerging markets, it's split with developed no, actually not developed Europe, but rather global all caps index fund and the S&P 500. That's what it's split amongst those 4 funds. So my total holdings as of today, the 26th of September, as I'm filming this video, the total cost was 8,179 and 31 pence. The current value is 8,303 and 67 pence, and I've had a gain so far of 124 pounds and 37 pence since I opened my account. You can see there's a lot more greens than reds, but I do have some losses in the emerging markets of 11 pounds and 78 pence, and I've already mentioned the FTSE UK income index fund where I've got a loss of 20 pence. So what I'm going to do now is bring you over into the performance tab, which is what I actually love. And then in the performance tab, the only interest here that I have to show you is my personal rate of return has been 4.9%. Again, not too bad. I'm not too fast about this. Like I said, I'm in this in the long haul, but I wanted to show you it's more with the calculations. So I have paid into this fund since I opened it. I've paid in 2,673 and 36 pence. So this includes the £400 that I add in every single month, plus when I just fund my stocks and shares ISA when I have extra money. But I have to also reiterate that I've transferred funds in. So I've transferred from Trading 212 when I closed that ISA and opened the Vanguard one, and then now from my bank. So I've transferred in 5,491 and 65 pence, and this is how much I have put in to this fund. And then my investments have returned me so far in total, they returned me 138 and 66 pence. And then here it shows you exactly the breakdown of that. So on a month by month basis, again, this is a tab that I love to see. I started in March with 0 balance. I added in £50, and since then I've been adding in different amounts. In April I transferred in from Trading 212, then in May I added in £500 in total, June I added in 400, July 400, August 400, and then this month of September I have added in 2 things. So the 400 that is the standard for me, plus the transfer, which comes to 4,451 and 7 pence. So right now I have a market loss of £43 and 59 pence, and then I've also had fees. They charge them every quarter of £1.31. So for my personal investments return, I've had a loss of £44 and 90 pence. But when it comes to cumulative returns, I have had a gain of 138 and 66 pence, which I'm really happy about. So this is what my portfolio looks like at the moment, and I will show you back to overview. I'll show you the transfer that I have currently pending. So there's 2 more transfers that need to come in, and those 2 are bonds. They're actually in my stocks and shares I said that I have with my bank. I actually had bought bonds, and this is part of my investment strategy. I know many people in their 30s like myself don't really think about having bonds in their portfolio, but for me personally, I wanted some bonds there. Bonds don't exactly give you the greatest of returns, but they are good for those of us who are a little bit more risk averse. So really fine with keeping bonds in there. I know people will have their own personal opinion, but this is personal finance. This is my personal choice, and I chose to include bonds in my portfolio. So I do have 2 bonds that are pending transfer, and I'm sure they'll transfer in the next couple of days, but I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, this is what my Vanguard stocks and shares ISA looks like for the month of September 2021. So let me know if you have any comments. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below. Let me know what you're investing in, if you have a Vanguard stocks and shares ISA, or whatever type of stocks and shares ISA that you have. Please do share in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one.